What is up, PokeMoshPitbeta? This is Rampage0529 here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This is my second upload to this channel, and I really like the reviews and comments I got from last time, so I hope you guys will also enjoy this video, and let's get started. So my opponent is a girl called Silverhamu4. I'm pretty sure my link and her link will be in the channel description, the video description. So right off the bat, she's going to go for the Stealth Rocks. I didn't think she would go for the Psychic, and I'm just going to go for the Dynamic Punch. Unfortunately for her, I get a crit, but it didn't, well, I guess it mattered. I'm not too sure, but it's good for me. Then I'm just going to be able to KO with the Bullet Punch. She's going to bring out her Suicune, go for the Scald. I'm guessing she's trying to get the burn, but that wouldn't really hurt too much because I have the Lumberry anyway. So yeah. Now I'm just going to go for the Dynamic Punch, get confused, but she's going to hit through her confusion this turn and go for the Scald again. I don't get the burn, and I'm at a little bit past half HP. And right now I'm really just trying to bring it down as much as I can to see if it has the rest. So I'm just going to go for the Dynamic Punch again. And yeah. So now she's going to snap out the confusion and reveal the rest, so that kind of sucks because she's basically stalled me out of almost all my Dynamic Punches. And so yeah, I didn't want to go for the last Dynamic Punch, so I went for a payback, and that should have been enough to kill if it didn't have the rest. So yeah, so now I'm just going to switch out in my Bronzong because it's sleep, and I'm thinking that this is the perfect chance to set up some rocks. She's going to go for the Sleep Talk and go for the Ice Beam. So now I've seen her whole moveset for this Suicune, which is Ice Beam, Scald, Rest, and Sleep Talk, so I'm not too worried about this because I do have a Vaporeon on this team which walls it completely. So now she's going to go for the Sleep Talk again and get rest, and I'm just going to set up the rocks because rocks are the most important thing to do. And she's going to wake up, go for the Scald, and I'm guessing she's trying to get burn on me for residual damage, because really burn is the best thing to give to a steel type Pokemon, I guess, unless it's like probably like something fast, I guess, like Lucario or something, I guess. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm just going to switch out in the Vaporeon, and she's going to go for the Scald. I get my Water Absorb, and now she's going to switch out. So I'm going to go for, I wanted to go for the Toxic, but I also thought that she might bring us something like a Steel type. So I went for the Boiling Water. So I'm not Boiling Water, Scald. And now she brings in her Shaman, and now I'm going to switch out into my Bronzong because Shaman really can't hurt Bronzong too much unless it has the HP Fire, but I could still probably take those decently. So now she's going to go for the Leech Seed, which sucks for me because that's residual damage, and she's going to get some HP back. I'm just going to go for the Confuse Ray to try and get some Confuse hacks, and yeah, that's basically it. So now I'm going to switch out and go out into my Latios because I know that this Shaman really can't hurt my Latios, and she's going to hit herself in Confusion, which is good because she doesn't get to hit me. So now she's going to switch out into her Suicune, predicting the Draco Meteor, and that is what I go for because it's damage and stuff. And that's not going to be able to KO because my Latios isn't Specs like most of the other Latios out there. It is actually Scarf, and I find Scarf Latios actually very effective. But it's not a 2-hit KO, which sucks a lot because she's going to be able to rest and get all of her HP back, and yeah, that just sucks. So now I'm going to switch out into my Vaporeon because I could wall this thing completely, and she's going to go for the Sleep Talk, but she gets the Ice Beam, so I'm not really too worried about that. And at worst, all she can really do is freeze me, but as long as I have Vaporeon, I'll wall this Suicune completely, so I don't really care about Vaporeon getting frozen as long as it's still alive. So now I'm just going to go for the Toxic so I could force it to rest, and then like I could predict the turn it rest and go out to something that could kill it easily. So I'm just going to wait for it to rest, but she is actually going to switch out into her Shaman, and I'm going to switch out into my Bronzong. I didn't really predict the switch, but I guess I didn't really. I guess I thought I probably wanted to confuse it again or something. So yeah, she's going to go for the Leech Seed again. I'm just going to go for the Toxic. And I do know Shaman has Natural Cure, but it's still going to be good to get some extra damage on it if it doesn't decide to switch out. So yeah, that's basically why I did that. She's gonna get some HP back from the Leech Seed, and I'm just gonna switch out into my Garchomp, my Machamp. I'm sorry, and she's gonna go for the Hidden Power. That's not gonna be able to KO me, and I was hoping that she would leave her Shaman to die. I mean, not die. I was hoping that she would leave her Shaman in, as I'd let my Machamp be as fodder, but she doesn't, and she's going to switch out, so that's actually kind of good on her part, because I could have easily revenge killed her with my Latios. So, she's actually going to go for that Ice Beam on me. She should have just went for the Boiling Water, because that would have, not Boiling Water, the Scald, because that would have killed. And, she's not going to KO me. I'm going to go for the Dynamic Punch, which is good, because I get it confused. And now I'm going to switch out into my Ononikusu, which can basically KO anything on the team, because my Ononikusu is banded. But unfortunately for her, she hits herself in confusion, so she won't be able to get the chance to Boiling Water or not Boiling Water, to Scald or Ice Beam me. So that's good. Freaking Japanese names. I'm so used to them. That's why I always call it Boiling Water. So anyway, I'm going to switch out to my Latios as she switches out in the Shaman. Not switches out, as she brings in her Shaman. I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor, but I freaking miss, because freaking gay shit. She hits all her Seed Flares, but I miss one Draco Meteor. So, yeah, I don't want to take another Seed Flare, and I'm just going to switch out to my Ononikusu, because Ononikusu resists, and this should be able to take it okay. So, she's going to go for the Seed Flare. It does a pretty hefty chunk, and now I'm just going to go for the Outrage, I believe, because it's the strongest move on my Ononikusu. She's going to bring in her Arcanine, which is good, because she's going to get some Intimidate on me, but a Choice Banded Outrage is still going to be able to wreck that shit. And she randomly has the Rocky Helmet, so I really don't know why, but I guess it worked, maybe. So now she's just going to bring in her Mienshao, go for the Fake Out, and finish off my that one guy, my Ononikusu. So now I'm going to bring in my Latios again, go for the Psychic, because Psychic hits everything, the rest of her team hard, and yeah, it's a 2-hit KO on the Shaman. And then she decided to stay in with her Kajondo, then I would have KO'd that. So yeah, her Mienshao. Free? See, Japanese names fucking me up. So anyway, she's going to go for the Fake Out, and I'm not really too mad, because I have Cresselia, which can take every hit from this thing okay. And I'm just going to actually switch out to my Machamp, just to see what it was going to do. I'm going to go for the U-turn. So now I'm going to bring in Vaporeon, hoping that she'll go for the U-turn, but she actually goes for the high jump kick, doesn't miss, and that's going to do a crap load of damage to me. But I'm just going to go for the Scald, which is cool. So yeah. So now she's going to go for the U-turn, and she's going to die to her own Life Orb recoil, so I guess that Scald hitting was, taking it down to that much HP was actually good. So now her last Pokemon is a Pikachu, and I have my Bronzong and my Crest left, and I know Crest can take this thing out easily, so I'm not worried at all. But yeah, her Pikachu is actually physical. It's going to go for the Volt Tackle, which is good, because it's going to take some good recoil damage, and even though this thing does have the Light Ball most likely, it's still not going to do too much to Crest, because Crest has max defense and good stuff like that. And yeah, it's basically a good game right here, because I'm going to go for the Psychic, and yeah, that's the game. So good game, Silverhamu4. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Check out her channel, check out my channel, subscribe PokeMoshPit, and subscribe me, please. Bye.